I've had a main interest for some time now: traditional attire, specifically the traditional attire of my country. I've been drawing it for ages, but I've also drawn other countries, but just casually, with surface level research. Getty images and Wikipedia, that sort of stuff. But I want to know more about our worlds, more about the costumes and their history, their significance, and because I find them really neat. Now, I know that there's more than just one attire for each country, and I'm sorry if I don't draw your region. I really have no criteria for picking, which is why I'm using a wheel. Norway. I've never been to Norway, but I heard a lot of good things. I've drawn Norway's traditional dress before, the bunad, but it's kinda sloppy. For the record, I literally picked up the first image that showed up. Now, the bunad is an outfit based on old folk costumes from the farming society. Nowadays, it's used for festive occasions like their National Day, the 17th of May. I wonder why that's their National Day. Wait, let me just search. Okay, I just searched it and apparently it's their Independence Day from the Danish. Good for them. Anyways, the bunad is basically a reflection of those traditions, and Norwegians have been wearing it for more than 150 years. There are about 450 different bunads in the country. Whoa, the embroidery of a bunad differs. Whoa, this is cool as hell. The embroidery of a bunad differs from region to region, and you can tell by the bunad where a person comes from. That's cool as hell. What? There's a book about the bunad and its history by Anne Christine, I hope I said that right, titled Embroidered Bunads 100 Years of Norwegian Bunad History, featuring photographs by Laila Duran. One thing that really stuck with me was the fact that this interest on the Bunads was rooted to a national romanticism movement that went on from 1830 to 1870 in some European countries, specifically Norway. In a way, it's like them saying, "Hey, we're Norwegians, eat dirt, you bastards," to Denmark and other surrounding countries, having a distinct identity. And that kind of stuck because I'm from a small country that somehow has to constantly prove that they're not their biggest neighbor. So it's really neat. I feel like I oversimplified a lot of things, but if you want to know more about the Bunad, I really recommend watching A Brief History of the Norwegian Bunad by Christine Wiik. And now I'm gonna spin the wheel again. Tonga, an archipelago in the South Pacific Ocean. Now, unlike Norway, I've never researched anything about Tonga, so I'm really going into this blind-eyed. Sorry, I'm sick. Happy New Year, by the way. Tongan clothing is a vibrant expression of the Kingdom of Tonga's rich cultural heritage. It's imbued with social symbolism. At the heart of Tongan dress is the tupenu, a wraparound garment worn by both men and women in daily or formal settings. Central to formal and ceremonial is the taovala, a woven mat worn around the waist and tied with a kafa cords. It symbolizes respect, social standing, and proper conduct. It has different variations depending on events like funerals, church services, weddings. That's really neat too. I read that Tongans wear a bigger taovala at funerals to visibly express mourning, humility, and deep respect. Like its size visibly communicates the weight of sorrow. That's so interesting. A drukiekye, a decorative belt often used in formal settings. I also put a traditional pattern in the background. So this was fun to do because I never really hear about Tonga, and it was a fun way, an interesting way to learn more about its culture and its history. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy New Year. Sorry for not posting for a while, but I'll continue to post. Maybe I'll make a part 2, who knows. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.